There you are, my dear skeptic. Come in, come in. Ah, yes. Be careful with the mirror. Well, it does look quite old. Just place it here, on the table. Before we start, how have you been? How was your sleep? No nightmares? That's good. But you look awfully tired. You've been having trouble getting to sleep. Hmm, unexpected and strange. I'm sorry, my dear skeptic, but we can hope that this will be the end of your sleep woes. Of course, I want to see this resolved. I do not wish to see this harm continue to befall you. Well, yes, I have quite enjoyed getting to know you, my dear skeptic. The company has been much appreciated, and I honestly find your insatiable curiosity to be very refreshing. Yes, truly, I very much enjoy a curious mind. And you have that, but you voice your curiosity in a way that isn't pushy. You know when to ask and when to focus on the task at hand. It's a refreshing thing to see in someone. You are always welcome here, even after this is all settled, my dear skeptic. There is no requirement. A spell or a transaction of some kind isn't necessary to seek out my company. You can simply come to see me because you want to, and I will never turn you away for that. I would actually very much appreciate the company, even if it's infrequent. I mean what I say. Do not doubt my words, dear skeptic. And don't let your mind twist your doubt either. I see it sometimes. It reflects softly in your eyes. But again, not the time for that. Now, back to the matter at hand. I very much like to solve your mystery, so you no longer have to worry about your sleep. Again, my spell was seemingly the catalyst for an increase in distress, so I do find it as my duty to assist. But I would do so even without such a sense of duty. Let me examine the mirror. Do you know any details about it? Where it came from? How long your friend had it in their possession? Hmm. No defined history you have knowledge of? Does your friend go to antique stores or other such places often? No. So, a possible familial connection on their part? I said possible, not definitive. I have no way of knowing such. No need to apologize, my dear skeptic. I don't need to know the mirror's origins or connection to you. It just may have helped unravel this mystery. It seems slightly old, but not past 100 years, surely. Probably about 70 years, if I had to guess, just by the material and style alone. I told you before, I've lived a long time. There are things that stick with you. That's nearly a cursory glance. I see nothing odd, but the real test is when I touch it. What will that do? Well, I'll be able to feel the magic and any of those lingering emotions within it. Sensing magic is one thing. When there's a large concentration, it's fairly easy, but when it comes to faint traces, physical touch makes it easier. It's also the only way for me to look for any of those lingering emotions. Again, they only become palpable in the air when they are extremely strong. They're much harder to sense than magic is. Oh, don't you worry, my dear skeptic. It isn't dangerous. There is almost no chance anything would happen to me from this. Well, I can't rightly say no chance. Should it have some immensely strong negativity, then it could cause me pain. Or if the mirror itself was cursed. No, it's nearly impossible that either could be true. For one, the emotions would already be palpable for someone like me, and a curse seems extremely unlikely because I've sensed almost no trace of magic at all. Do not fret, my dear skeptic. I assure you this is perfectly safe. Now, give me a moment of silence while I touch the mirror itself. Hmm. Well, that wasn't what I expected to find at all. Oh, no. Don't worry. There's nothing alarming about the mirror itself. In fact, there's almost no stored emotion in it at all. It seems to have not seen much in the way of strong emotion, be it positive or negative. What that means, my dear skeptic, and I'm sure you've already guessed, is that this mirror is not the cause of your sleep woes. I'm sorry. Sadly, the answer does not lie here. I can still cleanse the energy of the mirror if you'd like me to. There's a bit of sadness within it, not enough to seep out in any way, but I can wash that away with ease. No, no payment is necessary for such a task, my dear skeptic. It won't be too difficult with how minor it is, and it's already here anyway. Why not eliminate any possibility? Why do you not believe me, dearest? I assure you I will ask for nothing for this task. But I'll only do it if you tell me you want me to. All right, just a moment. Hmm. There we go. It seems like the mystery still remains. I'll have to do more research. I told you before, that was one possibility. It was just the most obvious. This is not nearly as simple as I first expected. I'm very sorry. I can imagine you were quite happy to be rid of this issue. Well, yes, at least the charm is working. That is a good thing to remember in all of this. The solution is only a temporary one, but at least it leaves you with some form of solace, some semblance of peace. Ah, yes. The next step. I will have to do more research, dig further into my archives. You needn't do anything, my dear skeptic. I just ask for a few days' time to conduct more research before you return. Unless, of course, the charm stops working or anything else changes. Help me research? Why, that may be a possibility, if you'd like. But I assure you I can do this rather quickly on my own. If you so desire, you can come back to help at any time. Although, please stick to reasonable hours. Yes, well, you have an open invitation, should you want it. But there is no obligation. Now, I hope you are well until we meet again, my dearest skeptic.